So here I am at Walmart, where I stayed last night. I'm still here. I'm doing some editing, but I can't make my Timmies. I got so many Timmies, and I drove by those Timmies yesterday. I should have just parked right there for the night and be ready for this morning, because, as a friend of mine said, were you too lazy, or did you just forget? And the person was referring to water, because I didn't get more water yesterday. I used it all up for breakfast, and then maybe I was lazy, or I forgot. I was just maybe lazy. I don't know. But I don't have any water, so I can't make my Timmies. But I do have muffins, so I can eat a muffin, and it's nice and warming. 72 in here. It was cold last night, but and it's windy. And but I got my muffin, so I'm gonna have muffin and not cereal. Just gonna get my cup. I'm gonna have some orange juice and one muffin. I'm not gonna have both muffins. I bought 3 because 2 are gonna be for work, which I didn't know. I didn't know that we weren't gonna work today because of the holiday. So, and one was for tomorrow, Saturday. But I'll have this one today. This is blueberry. And these are vegan blueberries. Not that I'm not a vegan.
Hello, good morning. Anybody on?
Even when I'm inside my house, making high production value videos, gatekeeper interrupts me.
Hey, what's going on?
I got my orange juice. I silenced the gatekeeper. Unbelievable. What was I saying? I know I'm not drinking it the proper way. There you go. I was talking about muffins and how. No, I'm being called. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to make a high production value video here. I got the gatekeeper on interrupting me. I got phone calls. Who's this? Hello? Hello? Talk to you later. Bye. How did I drink this whole thing? I don't even remember drinking this. And it's clean. Look at... I must have been talking and cleaning it at the same time. Huh. Where's my muffin? Must have eaten the muffin. But what was I saying about muffins? I was talking about muffins. Oh, the muffins from Walmart. Right here where I am, the resort town of Walmart. Those muffins used to hurt my stomach. I mean, I used to eat them and like, ugh, you know. After all, they would just have this acid and this stuff in my stomach. So I started reading the ingredients, and I realized there's like 1 million ingredients in there. But I'm trying to make a high production video here. Anyway, I regained control. What was I saying? Muffins! Muffins! What is so hard to do? I'm going to talk about muffins. So those muffins would hurt my stomach. And there's like a million ingredients in there, like 20 or 30, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of, there's ingredients you can't even pronounce, You don't know what that stuff is. And the taste is not very good. So that's why I got these vegan muffins, because there's only like a couple ingredients in there, like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. They're just minimum ingredients, and these don't hurt my stomach. Same thing with the bread. I used to eat bread from Walmart. It was fluffy, it was tasty, it was hot. I love that bread. But then after you eat it, it's just like all night, the pain. I'm like, what's wrong? What am I? Then I started reading the ingredients, and there's like 20 or 30 ingredients in there, and so I just forget about it. And then that's when I started on my sourdough quest. This was like over a year and a half ago or so. And the sourdough bread, which I have some over here, I'm just going to have a little bit. This sourdough bread that I got at a Whole Foods store is not as sourdoughy as some that I bought there. So I don't know if they have a couple different sourdough breads, but I remember the last one I got there. It really smelled sourdoughy and tasted sourdoughy. This one, it smells, but it's not as much as the other one. So maybe they either forgot to include more sourdough in the bread, or they have a couple different ones. But it's still not bad. And it's just minimum of ingredients. It's just like minimum. And that's what you want for your body. You want the least amount possible, right? This stuff is good.
Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, Magi from the east arrived in Jerusalem, saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star in the east, and have come to worship him." When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Gathering together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They said to him, "In Bethlehem of Judea, for this is what has been written by the prophet. And you, Bethlehem, land of Judah, are by no means least among the leaders of Judah. For out of you shall come forth a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel." Matthew 2:1-6.